Hello, Aquarius, and thank you for joining my channel tonight. I'm Chrystallynn, Cowgirl Astrologer. If you have not subscribed, please do. I have lots of new, exciting astrological aspects coming up in my future videos, and I'd love to share with you guys. So I hope you'll be a part of that. But tonight, I want to talk about you as we move into July of 2016. There's so much going on up in the sky that I really want to give each sign just a little bit of information to time yourself with this energy. Aquarius, you are such a high vibration of energy, and you really do feel everything. But because you're an air sign, it comes to your mind and ideas and different things that are happening around you. You're getting a lot of insight right now, and you're probably trying to figure out, what am I going to do with all of this? With Mars moving back in Scorpio, and Lilith conjunct Scorpio. Lilith is also in Scorpio, which is another deeper raw energy. This Scorpio energy is squaring you. It's kind of duking it out with you a little bit again. Now, you know what that feels like, because when Saturn was in Scorpio from 2012 to 2014, Aquarius really had an intense time. A lot of things come up, a lot of things. And unfortunately, you know, it's difficult because you guys really want to be thinking about everybody else and doing creative ideas, and how can you bring everybody into that? And, you know, I mean, we know that many of the world leaders have a lot of Aquarius in their chart because they're thinking about everybody else. You don't necessarily like to deal with deep, dark, messy emotions. And being that you've been in this Scorpio transit now the last few years, you've been really forced to, slow down and deal with the shadow side, the dark emotional stuff that's inside. The good news is this energy is at the tail end. It's finishing up. Mars is coming in for one last hoorah in these areas of things that maybe didn't get taken care of during Saturn, when Saturn was teaching you the lesson. Mars now has this idea of, okay, there's still some stuff that wasn't quite dealt with. I'm going to give you this energy, this powerful and even aggressive energy to deal with it, to look at it, to look at what's going on inside. Now, you have Scorpio in your 10th house of career, okay? How you express things. That's why you guys, even though, you know, again, you are that air side, when it comes out, it's very honest. It's very black and white. It's very truthful. It's the I know the deep side of life. But to know it and to have that confidence of who you are, you have to live it. You have to feel it. Right now in July, we're moving into a very emotional and feeling type energy, especially with this new moon. The first week of July, we're going to have a stellium in Cancer with Mars in Scorpio. So this is going to be extremely important that you're able to look at the intimate things in your life. How you make money, other people's money, your career. Maybe your whole life went off track. You were headed one direction. You got stopped. And now this energy is starting to free you up again. But before it can free you up, it has to cleanse you like the ocean. And it's about doing that emotional stuff. You know, you're dealing with stuff. You're dealing with family issues, mother issues, things that are hard to deal with. You're looking at them, but the universe is giving you insight, intuition now that comes from here, not just here. And so it's connecting your heart back to your head and putting those two things together. It's a beautiful opportunity to really connect on such a deeper level, because you want to be able to say, I know what I'm talking about. And again, really know what you're talking about. you've been forced to really feel. So I want to encourage you not to lose hope, not to lose your way, not to feel like all is lost. In fact, it's going to be more powerful than it's ever been in your life. Saturn is in Sagittarius August, let's see, August 3rd, that first week, and the same time that Mars moves into Sag, everything will start going direct. And this is your 11th house. This is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your gurus, your teachers. This is your message that can go worldwide now. It's about, the secret really is about understanding that the lessons you've learned are the things that you need to help others with, because you are going to be victorious. You have conquered these things. You've made it through some heavy duty stuff. Unfortunately, when we're going along and we're not able to hear, sometimes the universe will come in, and it could be physically, emotionally, in our family, these things that stop us dead in our tracks. And in that process, it forces us again to really look at things that we don't normally take the time to look at. I want you to realize that in this process, you're coming through, and this fresh energy and this clearing and this detox that you've had to go through is going to make you stronger. It's going to make you whole. You know, none of this energy is by any mistake. And if you've made it through and you're watching this video right now, you know, you're there. Okay? You're there. You're going to be fine. The healing is still happening right now, though. You're still healing. So the rebirth is in happening, because when Jupiter moves into Libra in September, this is your sister sign. This is another air sign. It's going to be in a trine. And Jupiter is about healing and luck and bringing in new people, bringing in new energy. But if you have some things that you haven't taken care of in the past, that you left behind and you left unfinished, you might want to consider, you know, is there anything I can do to make those things right? Go back right now. Mars has been retrograde in Scorpio. It's getting ready to move direct this week. And it's asking you to really, you know, one final time, take a look, because you don't want to leave anything behind. Because when the energy all starts going forward, especially when Jupiter moves into Libra in September, whatever's in there is coming out. So you really want to do that self-nurturing work. Jupiter in Virgo this year has been about taking care of our health, about grounding ourselves again, grounding our feet to the earth, and really looking at the practical things in our lives. And it's about our health and emotional well-being, physical well-being, spiritual well-being. For all of us, these are the things that are, you know, being highlighted. And for all of us, we're seeing them differently. So for you guys, you know, it's really about allowing this process. Don't fight the process. Okay? Let's see. Neptune right now is retrograde in Pisces, your second house of how you can make money. And Neptune is the movie-making energy. What's your story? You may have thought you had a story a few years ago, but that ain't nothing compared to the story you have now. And you have an opportunity to actually use that story to make money. All right? Whether it's writing a book, whether it's sharing it publicly, whether it's, you know, you guys are the airwaves. You are the #1 out there on the internet. You have the ability to really understand the trends and really time yourself with the rhythms out there. You might have felt like you've been all staticky and your energy's been off balance, but as things start to come together and the healing creates that whole person inside, as it's doing right now, you have an opportunity to share a story like never before. The secret is, it's in the airwaves. You know, it might be a radio show, might be a website, might be a YouTube channel. If you're contemplating these things, get ready. It's coming. The confidence will come back. Your confidence will be restored. So this is just the time to kind of self-reflect. Get near the water, get near the ocean. I'm telling everybody that for the month of July, which isn't hard to do in the summer, but the water has a lot of healing effects and can help us, you know, especially you guys. You really have this ability, you know, to feel the energy around you. And if you're a little electrified and a little frazzled, the water will calm all that down for you. Get near the water, okay? Get that healing energy. All right, you guys, if you have any other questions, you can check me out at cowgirlastrology.com. I do have private readings available. And I'm just letting everybody know I'm doing a special for July for the first 25 people who would like to take advantage of my 15-minute audio reading that I send you privately, looking at your specific chart, answering your specific questions, giving you dates and times, how to ride this energy out. Okay, much more detailed. And my special price of $50. So if you want to take advantage of that, like I said, I'm taking the first 25, and I hope you will, because I really want to help you guys a little more specifically get through this time. All right, you guys, check me out, cowgirlastrology.com, and hang in there, Aquarius, because you guys are going to be fine.